8:09 coming up on 8:10, and good morning to Gregg Goodman from Farmers Insurance. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Greg.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm having fun with you. What can I tell you?
Good. It's nice
Having fun.
day.
You have your shirt on.
It's a great morning outside.
It is a lovely morning. I like your shirt.
Thank you very much.
Got the emblem right there.
Farmers Insurance, just like your KHTS t-shirt.
We're all about our employers today.
That's right.
We're all about it. If, by the way, just in case you miss any of the interviews here on KHTS, you're in the car, you want more information, we always record video and put them on our YouTube for anyone to see for more information. Or, hey, you want to see Greg's shirt? It's kind of a cool shirt. It says Farmers Insurance on it. Look it up on our YouTube channel. Good morning, Greg. What are we going to talk about today?
You know, there's been a lot of earthquakes in Southern California lately, up north. Maybe we'll just talk about a little bit of earthquake insurance. And everyone doesn't want to talk about it, but There is a need. So we talked about the fires before, the floods. You know, what do we talk about? What's going on in the earthquake community these days? How does that sound?
I have to be honest with you, I haven't checked on earthquake insurance in a very long time. I want to say probably at least 10 years. And when they gave me the quotes, it was not from Farmers, but when I got quotes, my eyes opened up, and I declined. So tell me what has changed in at least 10 years.
Well, 90% of the earthquake for personal homes is through the CEA down the California Earthquake Authority. Before, they used to have back in the day just like a basic policy. It was just very basic and the prices were very high. So not too long ago, I think it was like 2 years ago, that they came up with a choice. So now there's different deductibles, different coverages. You can talk to your agent and they can, if you want to worry more about your personal property instead of your house or vice versa, there's a lot of different more options that you can handle out there. And the prices have come down. So it is still expensive.
Have the prices come down because like all over, or is it because in this region we haven't really experienced a big quake? I mean, I think the last huge quake was probably Northridge, right?
Yeah, 94.
94, right?
That was it.
So does that have anything to do with prices maybe
From
coming down?
what I hear, the CEA, the California Earthquake Authority, has been collecting premium.
Wait a minute, the CE, what do you call it? The C what?
The CEA.
The CEA, the California
Earthquake Authority.
Earthquake Authority.
They've been collecting premiums since 1995, and there never has been another major earthquake. So that probably has helped in bringing premiums down. They never had to pay out hardly anything. I mean, lately, the only big catastrophe we've been having are the floods and the fires.
Sure.
So they've been collecting all these premiums over time, and they're liquid, and now some of the rates are starting to come down.
Yay.
Finally.
Yay.
But I'm not saying that it's still inexpensive, but there are different ways of cutting down. I mean, I'm a big believer if you have your house and it's almost paid off, you should definitely insure the house. Who cares about the personal property? That's always replaceable, but your house is not always replaceable. So there's different philosophies on how to do that. You know, my parents had the old earthquake policy in '94, and their house was in Northridge. They lost most of the money on personal property. So, but that stuff is replaceable. Houses aren't always replaceable.
Well, they're replaceable if, you have the money to replace them.
Right.
If you have, here's where it gets a little bit pricey, and we have to make some choices, because if you do still have a mortgage in the area, and there are some big houses, Gregg Goodman, I can't imagine there are a lot of people who maybe don't have a mortgage, unless you've lived here 30 years, then, duh.
Lucky you.
Right? And then you have to make that choice. What do you suggest we do? I mean, between the personal property, we're looking at like TV sets, that kind of thing. Is that
like my parents had a huge Lodro collection. They lost all that Lodro collection, but they got that all repaid. So,
is that are those the statuettes? The little statuettes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but their house, they did have structural damage in the house, and it did get fixed. So, my suggestion is you sit down with your agent, bring your husband and your wife together, and just trying to do some type of analysis, see what's most important to you, and go from there. Like, my belief, if you put 5% down on your house, right, and it's not, you don't owe really much money, why do you really want to? Do you want to go all out on the earthquake? Do you know what I mean? You might want to have a higher deductible instead of a lower deductible. It's just different philosophies on how people feel.
Do a lot of people roll a dice?
Yeah, I have 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
Some
for
people,
earthquake. Some people take it, some people don't. Some people are going to roll the dice.
Yeah.
Who knows when the next earthquake's going to be, but I can't.
well, also
that.
because we also, and I say this in all honesty, because we have a lot to deal with in SoCal. We have fires, and if we have the fires, then we're prone to the mudslides and the flooding, and
never ending.
in addition, we've got earthquake to worry about, where in some regions of the United States they don't have to worry about any of this. So we're jam packed with all kinds of stuff. Do you have people who don't want to roll the dice at all, and they say, you know what, give me everything you got?
Yeah, many different types, yes. And then we'll go through it, that people who want the earthquake, my new clients that buy new homes, then we'll just give them different options on the earthquake.
On the earthquake.
And then they can decide on what they want to do. So, because it is a major decision.
It's a huge decision, but it's also, you've got to protect your home. I mean, it's the only one you got.
Right. It's just like everyone who lived in Valencia Hills were all, not on what solid foundation or solid dirt. That's why the Summit and the Valencia Hills got all crushed during the earthquake. So you need to know about your foundation or where your house is built.
Okay, that's a good point. How do you find that out? Because
I guess you talk to your realtor and hopefully get that information.
A lot of the houses here were built on,
Fill dirt.
Thank you. That's the word.
That's the word I was looking for.
That's the
Thank
word
you.
I was looking for that. A lot of the houses here, brand new neighborhoods, and it's fill dirt. What does that do? Does that put us at a higher risk for something happening? Or
all I know is in '94, most of the homes out here that were on fill dirt are the ones that got damaged the most, and that was Summit and Valencia Hills. Saugus got hit, but they're all on solid ground. So it's just, you should do a little bit of research to find out, because there is going to be an earthquake happening. Who knows where, when, how?
We're prone. That's with the fires and like I said, we're triple threat here.
Right, and obviously the fires are worse, because they've been happening so much. But earthquake is an extra precaution. So, but you just have to make that decision. It's a financial decision, pros and cons,
but
risk and reward.
It also helps you sleep at night. Gregg Goodman, am I right?
Absolutely.
You get a good night's sleep, not worrying about if something happens, you're protected, which brings me to my next point. If you need an agent, Gregg Goodman is the guy to have from Farmers Insurance, because he's not only knowledgeable, but he's just a darn fun guy.
Thank you. And I have a great, wonderful staff that works with me, and I've been in this area for 27 years. And my phone number is 661-254-6739.
Once again, for the people in the back.
Okay, 661-254-6739. And any of my clients always have my cell phone number anytime. Call me anytime, any place, anywhere.
Anytime. Call Gregg Goodman. Is there a website, by the way, that we can...
I just tell everyone to go to farmers.com and type in Gregg Goodman, and we're right there.
And Gregg Goodman has like 17 G's in... Am I right?
4.
Okay. That was close.
But that's close.
That's close. Gregg with 3 G's and Goodman with 1 G. So you have a total of 4 G's. Look him up on Farmers Insurance. Check out the interview on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions at all, if you're in the car right now, you couldn't write down his phone number, you know where you can come. You can call us right here at the station. Always a pleasure, Gregg. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much. Good morning.